It is a big week for NBC's Meet the Press as Kristen Welker officially takes over this weekend. And she's starting with an equally big interview, an exclusive sit-down with former President Donald Trump. NBC's Kristen Welker joining us live. Now, Kristen, congratulations. Big fan. Glad to see you in the seat this Sunday. First, how are you feeling ahead of the first show?
Oh, Jane, thank you so much for your warm congratulations and wonderful words. I am feeling excited. I'm feeling ready to go. This is truly the honor of a lifetime. As you mentioned, we interviewed former President Trump for the first interview, his first network interview since leaving office. So we covered a wide range of issues, and I am looking forward to bringing that to our viewers. And then we are going to have a robust panel discussion to break down what we hear from the former president. So we've been working very hard on this first show. This has been a team effort, the greatest team here at Meet the Press and NBC. And I am just excited to dive in and get to work.
Excited to see it. Let's get right to the news. And you're out of the gate, like you said, team effort on this and the exclusive sit down with former President Trump. What are we expected to see you guys discuss?
Boy, we covered a range of topics, everything from the economy, the legal challenges he's facing. I asked him if when he goes to bed at night, if he's worried about going to jail. He said he's not. He said he's wired differently. So that was a real revelation. You'll hear more about that. We talked about abortion. We talked about the border, and we talked about foreign policy as well. I asked him if he welcomes what was all but an endorsement from President Putin. He said he likes what he hears. He thinks if he were to be reelected, he would try to bring this war to an end in 24 hours. So a lot of tough questions about how realistic that is. But we really covered a lot of topics, and I think it's going to be really informational and interesting to our viewers. And that's our goal every Sunday on Meet the Press, to make sure that we're pushing the conversation forward and getting good information and necessary information for our viewers.
Sounds like a variety of topics. Of course, just hitting the news, big news surrounding the president's son, Hunter Biden. What are you hearing about this indictment and its impact on the current administration?
There's no doubt this is the last headline that the Biden administration wanted to see. They thought that this was going to be a done deal over the summer when a plea deal was struck. Of course, that all fell apart. We'll have to see how this impacts the president politically. They are really trying to keep their distance from this right now. We are hearing defiance from Hunter Biden's attorney, who says, look, this is pure politics. And of course, Republicans on Capitol Hill have opened an impeachment inquiry into the Biden family. They are trying to make the case that this indictment, which centers around gun charges, doesn't center on the president. There's no evidence at this point in time. Even they would say that there's a link between the president and his son's business dealings. But this indictment undoubtedly throws yet another wrinkle on the campaign trail, because now you have a former president, the GOP frontrunner, indicted 4 times, and the son of the current president now facing indictment.
All right, Kristen, and real quick, because, is this everything that you expected it to be here on Meet the Press so far? Well,
it is, in the sense that it is a huge honor. It's a huge responsibility. It is one that I take very seriously and that I'm going to approach as a reporter. Those are my roots. And so I am going to be, yes, in the moderator's chair every Sunday, but I'm going to be out on the campaign trail. I'm going to be talking to the candidates, to elected officials here in Washington, but also to voters, making sure that we are keeping our finger on the pulse of what they care about and what they want to know about every Sunday.
Always appreciate a good reporter's roots. Thanks, Kristen. Kristen Welker making her debut here on Meet the Press. We'll see you then this Sunday at 10 a.m. here on WCNC Charlotte.